Hello everyone, I am Pastor Jennifer. Let me share the fifth message of my sermon series entitled Christ Inquiring. The title of this message is Position or Heart, Jesus in the form of a servant. In Mark 9:33, Jesus asks his disciples, saying, "What were you discussing on the way?" It was after he came back with his disciples from his ministries of preaching and healing. His disciples were silent, but Jesus knew that it was not just a discussion, but an argument, and that it was about who was the greatest among themselves. Jesus teaches them about some characteristics of the greatest or the first in the kingdom of God. First, the greatest in the kingdom of God is teachable. He not only hears, but also receives what he hears. Let me ask you this first. Is it wrong to desire to be the first or be the first? No, it is not. Anyone who learns enthusiastically and progresses in knowledge and skills in a field of work can desire to be the greatest and become the greatest. Jesus also acknowledges this reality by saying in today's text, "If anyone would be first." If anyone would be first. It applies to the kingdom of God as well. But there's one condition, which is to receive Jesus' teachings with an open heart. In other words, we have to be teachable. What matters is Jesus, not us or anything about us, like our schools, grades, certificates, etc. Let us think about the vocational background of Jesus' disciples. 4 out of the 12 are fishermen, and 2 seem to be fishermen. One is tax collector, and one is a zealot. And there's no clue in the Bible on what the other 4 did for a living. See, all of them were just ordinary people, far from worldly success or fame. But they have been chosen by Jesus, and now they are closer to Jesus' teachings than anybody else. The thing is, the word of Jesus has the power to create and uphold the world. It also has the power to turn what's ordinary into something marvelous. Therefore, he who receives Jesus' teachings cannot be the same. The old self is gone, and the new creation is here. God will give him a seat above the seats of others for the sake of his kingdom. Let me share the second characteristic of the greatest in the kingdom of God in my next video. Thanks for watching. See you next time.